Hello, Bailog. Hello, and welcome to the Big Match Theory. I'm Mangesh. And today we are going to talk about the managerial merry-go-round that's going on in the European football. And I wanted to talk about this because this has been really a strange season. I do not remember something like this happening before. I do not remember so many. There has been a constant chopping change of managers, especially in the Premier League. But it's not just limited to the Premier League. It you can talk about it a lot of big clubs in European football. And I really wanted to just talk about this. And I haven't really seen so much turmoil as far as the managerial appointments were concerned in the past. And if you want to just start from it, we can for all of us know that Thomas Frank has been sacked. He was sacked by Spurs for simply not being up to the mark. And you can always give a lot of reasons or excuses for managers, but the one thing that completely went against Thomas Frank was the kind of results he had. Spurs are currently, I think, 16th in the league, if I'm not mistaken, and their the results are just atrocious. They had such a bad run of games, and that's the thing with a slight difference between Ruben Amorim and Thomas Frank is Ruben Amorim at least had some things going his way. Thomas Frank has none. Ruben Amorim last season, Ange Postecoglou was the same, that he was absolutely terrible in the league, but he won the Europa League, and he was lucky that Spurs at the time was competing in a slightly smaller European competition. He was not competing in the Champions League, because I'm pretty sure that Spurs last season they had no chance in the Champions League at all. And if you see what's been happening with Tottenham now, that they have sacked Thomas Frank, and I think the news was out yesterday that his replacement has been Igor Tudor, who was the Juventus manager. Now, if you want to talk about Igor Tudor, so basically, I saw a lot of people commenting in the comment sections of Sky that Igor Tudor is more of a Croatian Big Sam. And I'm not really, I'm not going to say I know much about Igor Tudor, but at the same time, he made sure that Juventus qualified for the Champions League last season. And he was a good player for Juventus. If you recall the famous Champions League final between AC Milan and Juventus, he started that game. He represented Croatia in big tournaments, but more often than not, he was injured. He was an injury-prone player. But they have someone like Igor Tudor who is an interim manager. And as far as the comparisons with Big Sam go, probably this is something Spurs need right now, because they're struggling in the league. They're 16th in the table. I think they're just 1 point or 2 points away from Forest. So maybe what they need right now is someone who can make sure that they don't get relegated, because there is a serious chance of Spurs getting relegated this season. Last season, I don't think anyone bought it. Of course, they finished 70, but I don't think anyone thought that Spurs were going to be relegated. This season, there is a serious chance of that happening. So that's a huge concern for all the Spurs fan and Spurs as a club in general. Hey, yeah, Vinay, what's happening, man? Tuchel extended his contract, so he's out of United options now. Yeah, of course, we'll talk about it now. And the thing with Manchester, okay, let's talk about Manchester. We talk about Manchester United enough. We'll go to Manchester United, and sometime will join us in sometime in maybe 5-10 minutes. We'll keep it for that time. But I'll just go, and I'll just read out all the sack managers this season in last few months. So as we know, Thomas Frank is without a job. You have someone like Roberto De Zerbi, who is highly rated, but he fell out at Marcel as he more often than not does. You have first, most importantly, we have Xabi Alonso, who does not have a job right now. He was sacked by none other than Real Madrid. You have Ruben Amorim, who did who started doing well. But to be very honest, I'm glad that I don't have to defend Ruben Amorim anymore. So yeah, we don't have Ruben Amorim. You don't have Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca was sacked by Chelsea despite winning two trophies last season. So we don't have Enzo Maresca. Oliver Glasner has made sure that he will not be at Crystal Palace next season. Of course, Crystal Palace and Paris are trying to return his services, but I don't think that's going to happen right now because things are going. I think things are chaotic at Crystal Palace right now because they are not signing any players, and if they want to take the next step, it's quite important for them to sign players. So it's quite understandable that Oliver Glasner is pissed off with the Crystal Palace management right now. Of course, you have Ange Postecoglou, who is without a job, and most important, not exactly most importantly, but one big name that is without job is Sean Dice. And I see a lot of people are talking about. Yeah, Sunny is talking about this. Yeah, Sean Dice has sacked to. Forest has sacked more managers than Saka open goals this season. Yeah, four. Just imagine having four. So Vitor Pereira will be for Forest manager, and he will be their fourth manager this season. So there is something amiss at the club. But at the same time, you have this 6, 7 good managers who are without a job. Now, in my opinion, there is a possibility of few managers who will be available next season. There is a possibility. I'm not saying that, with certainty. There is a possibility that Arne Slot, Liverpool might sack Arne Slot next season because of the way things are going with Liverpool right now. So there is a possibility of Slot getting sacked for getting a sack from Liverpool. There is a possibility of Julian Nagelsmann being available next season after a stint with Germany. I have a feeling that okay, so just if we talk about the World Cup, the next is Pochettino. Pochettino has expressed his desire to come back to Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm not sure if that's going to work out well, but you have Poch. Again, it's a possibility. I personally feel that uh, the way things are going for Pep Guardiola, if City win the title, and I don't think the title is still Arsenal's to lose, but if City wins the title, there is a possibility. I think Pep Guardiola might take a break because Pep Guardiola has been managing since 2008 and since 2018 and 2026. So 18 years he's been at the top of his game. That's a long time for a manager. See what happens with we all think about your Alex Ferguson's and Arsene Wenger's and even Pep Guardiola's for that matter, who maintained not Wenger doesn't come in that category, but the likes of Alex Ferguson and Pep Guardiola, they maintained their peak for such a long time that at times we forget that more often than not, managers beyond a decade, managers stop their form just starts sliding down. See what happened with Jose Mourinho. So between 2002 to 2012, 13, Mourinho was just a killer. But after that, Mourinho, after whatever happened with Real Madrid, he was never the same. He was just not the same manager. And you have to give him credit because he won the title at Chelsea in 2014-15. He won a couple of trophies with Manchester United. You have to give him credit for that. But the fact that he was simply not able to retain his peak, that says quite a lot. And that's the case with most of the managers. And yes, and yeah, exactly. I feel that Pep might. There is a possibility of Pep might leaving this season. This is something that happened with Alex Ferguson as well, right? Fergie would have left in 2012 had United won the league. That did not happen. So what he decided that he wanted to go on high. Something like that might Pep might do something like that. So in that season, what Ferguson decided that the most logical signing to make at the time is to sign someone who is the best available option at the time in the Premier League, who is Premier League proven. And this is exactly what Alex Ferguson did when he signed Van Persie. Now, if you look at Pep Guardiola has signed in last couple of years, so his since 2024-25, he signed Donnarumma. Donnarumma is one of the best keepers in the world, but he's not the Pep kind of keeper. He is not great with ball at his feet. And yeah, Rohit is also here. Hey Rohit, what's happening, man?
Hello, just give me 1 second. Huh?
Sure, sure.
Can you say something now?
Am I audible, Rohit?
Ah, I can hear you now.
All right, great, great. So what's happening, Rohit? I think the time is 8:15 in Canada.
It
Canada?
is 8:15. That wasn't even a
I
Canadian accent. I don't know why I did that, but yes, it
yeah
is 8:15.
yeah. It's more like an Australian Canadian accent.
I know. I mean, you know how great I am with accents, and everybody who watches this has seen me do it. So,
Yeah, yeah. So Rohit, I was talking about the fact that, of course, there are 4 to 5 managers are already sacked, and we are
hmm.
talking about. I'll just go through the list again. So you have Thomas Frank is obviously sacked just now. Igor
Hmm.
Tudor is an interim manager at Spurs right now. Robert De Zerbi has been sacked. You have Xabi Alonso. You of course have Ruben Amorim and Enzo Maresca. You have Olivier Glasner, because Glasner has made clear that he will not stay
He'll
at
leave the club,
Palace.
right?
Yeah, beyond this season. You also obviously have Ange Postecoglou, and now you have Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
Now, apart from that, there are few managers that might leave their job. I have a strong feeling that Arne Slot will be sacked next season because Liverpool are
Hmm.
not doing well. There is a
Hmm.
possibility of Slot leaving. I have a
Hmm.
feeling that Nagelsmann might leave his job in Germany
Hmm.
with the German national team.
Hmm.
Poch has again and again expressed his desire to manage Tottenham again. So there is a possibility that that might happen. I have a feeling that if City wins the league, Pep might leave City because he looks
Hmm.
really tired right now, and he is on top of his game for the past 18 years. And since we have been watching Wenger and Ferguson, we don't realize that not every manager lasts that long.
Right.
See what happened with the Mourinho. He was on top of his game for about a decade, and he was unbeatable at the time. But as soon as that's his stint with Real Madrid, it was quite clear that he's not the same. Of course, he won a league title with Chelsea, so we have to give him credit for that. But still, the manager's uh, peak doesn't last over a decade. Now, just imagine a situation with Mikel Arteta. If Arsenal blow this by any chance,
Hmm.
I will be really surprised if he's at Arsenal next season. Either he
Hmm.
will leave on his own or he will get sacked. That is
Hmm.
for sure. And we are talking about Arteta. Arteta is still a very young manager, but still, I have never seen such a turmoil in the managerial world in our 23, 24 years of watching football. And this is absolute bonkers. Now, Thomas Tuchel and Carlo Ancelotti, they're staying with the national teams for probably a couple of more years. So they are out of equation. They are off the table.
I
But
don't think they
eh,
are. I don't think Tuchel is out of the equation.
you think so?
I think so. But you finish your point. I'll tell you what I think.
No, no. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, except for 3 to 4 managers, you have Hansi Flick with Barcelona. You have Antonio Conte. Again, Conte is a literary time bomb because
Hmm.
I mean, there has always been uh, questions about his pedigree as manager in the European Cups.
Right.
So he has always sucked in European competitions. You have Hansi Flick, probably Conte, you have Company, and you have Simeone. And of course, you have Luis Enrique at PSG. But I still have a feeling that after the season, even that equation might change.
Also,
So,
let's not forget.
except for this,
Let's not forget Ruben Amorim is still looking for a job, and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
of
he'll
course,
and
of course,
he's not gonna go away. He's gonna get a big club coming after him. So, but I'll tell you what
yeah,
I
yeah,
think. Right. So when you talk about this whole switch, right? So I think the another reason for this is the fact that I think there are a whole bunch of clubs not just the managers, the clubs themselves are going through this, as you put it, like a state of turmoil, or they're going, let's call it a
Yeah.
state of flux. Like, think about the clubs, right? United are in a state of flux because we've not had a, we've just had another managerial issue, so to speak. Amorim wasn't really doing anything, and because of that, that really didn't materialize. Spurs, again, for the past 2 or 3 managers that they've appointed, it's been a situation where after Jose and Conte, Ange didn't work. Now Frank hasn't worked. You can hear me, right?
I think there is some. I mean, there is some issue with your audio. In my,
Is it?
I'm getting some issue with the audio. Are you getting my? Is my audio clean? Clean to you?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you properly.
If someone who is watching, if there is
Yeah,
an
let us know
issue
in the
with audio,
comments
can
if.
please let us know. Or it might be an issue with my connectivity. There is a possibility of that as well.
Oh, because no,
Because
I'm on the same setup as last time, man.
okay, this is much better now. This is much better.
I just came closer to the mic, nothing else.
Oh,
Maybe
okay,
that
okay,
was, I don't know. But
okay.
anyways, yeah.
Yeah,
So as I was saying, there is most certainly a flux in terms of the club. So Tottenham haven't had a great managerial appointment in the past, say 2 or 3 managers they've appointed. Same with United.
yeah,
You look at some of the other clubs that you spoke about, right? Real Madrid.
yeah,
They've Alonso's basically their Moyes, right? They've had, if I were to consider Zidane and Ancelotti as one entity,
yeah,
it's pretty much been Ancelotti, Zidane, Ancelotti for the past 7, 8 years, or
yeah,
whatever it
yeah,
was.
yeah,
Then they had Xabi Alonso, who's not David Moyes. What I meant is that he was only there for a
yeah.
short period of time and tried to do something, didn't work. So that hasn't happened. And some of the other managers that you spoke of, I get a feeling that some of these clubs don't know how good they have it for them. Like, if you talk about Crystal Palace, that's fair. Glasner himself is sort of leaving the club. But my mind always goes back to when Spurs sacked Poch,
Yeah.
right? They did not know how good they have it for them with Poch. And a lot of these clubs are going to regret, some of the moves that maybe that they are making. Spurs and Frank, United and Amorim, fair. That was a no-brainer. You had to get past them. But in terms of the flux, I think it's has a lot to do with where some of these clubs are in the grand scheme of things, how badly they are run, and for the fact that everybody just wants to be in that mix, because there are coincidentally all of these managers that are available. Everybody's going to take a chance, and everybody's, in my opinion, 9 out of the 10 clubs that will get a new manager, it's not going to work out.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
It's not
that
going to
makes
work out.
so that makes so much sense. See, there is a possibility that out of top six in England, five clubs. I'm not saying with certainty. United will most definitely have a different manager. It could be Carrick, could be
Could
someone
be
else,
anyone else. Yeah.
it could be anyone else. But I think the way things are going with Liam Rosenier at Chelsea, I don't think they will sack him. But
I was
again,
talking
it's
to a friend
Chelsea.
of I was talking to a friend
Huh.
of mine. Exactly. I was talking to a friend of mine,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I was just telling him that, oh, you guys will be in for a new manager in the summer, and he was like, oh, no, 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 but we've Rosinier is on a whatever, a 6 year contract. I'm like, everyone is on a 6 year contract at Chelsea.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Who isn't?
yeah,
Even the guy who fries their wontons in the cafeteria is on a 6 year contract. Who gives a shit?
yeah, yeah. No, and I see that's a good point. But there is a possibility that if Rosenier keeps them in the Champions League, that he will stay there. He might still have a benefit of doubt. They'll give him a benefit of. There is a possibility of
Hmm.
that happening. But with other five clubs, there is a possibility that there will be different managers. And I find that absolutely bizarre. See, I can understand. See, we have talked about United's managerial problems hundreds of times, so I don't want to get into that. But what completely sort of amazes me about Spurs is,
Huh.
I mean, the way you rightly said that they did not know how good they have with Pochettino, and I think what happened with Spurs is, so when we started watching football, Spurs was always a good team with which had some flair players.
Hmm.
If we go back to, of course, Glenn Hoddle was one of the
Right.
flair players, one of the best in the world at the time. But even while we were watching, they had later had Sheringham. Then they signed Robbie Keane. And Keane wasn't exactly a flair player, but they had the Barba. They had Luka Modric. Then they
Yeah.
had Gareth Bale.
Bale.
So they
Yeah.
always, yeah, they had Gareth Bale. They had Dele Alli. They had Harry Kane, and they always, except for till 2012-13, they had a team which was entertaining and played good football, and they finally started qualifying for the Champions League. They have great Champions League campaign with when Gareth Bale
Right.
literally cooked
Yeah, yeah,
Maicon.
yeah. My God.
And what in my opinion, what happened with Spurs was all of a sudden they signed a manager who was probably in the top five managers in
Hmm.
the world at the time.
That time, yeah.
And I'm not sure if everyone took notice of Pochettino at the time, especially when he was at Southampton. So
Hmm.
Southampton signed him. All of a sudden, Spurs got him, and they were in a situation that they have never been before.
They
That
had
you had a
everybody. They
manager,
had everybody in their peak. They had a.
yeah,
They had Kane, Eriksson, Dele Alli, Son, who at even if you remember in that Champions League season, all of them were playing out of their skin.
yeah.
All of them, and Poch
No,
was
but
at his best as
yeah,
well.
yeah. So, but the point I'm trying to make is, all of a sudden, what happened with Spurs, in my opinion, that they were a good team. They started moving.
Yeah.
They were on an upward trajectory, and all of a sudden, they hit the goal. And
Hmm.
they did not realize it. And after 2019, when they sacked Pochettino, uh, it was always going to go downhill from that point. Because even in
Hmm.
2019, you had Klopp, Pep, and Pochettino.
Hmm.
I mean, you had three of the best managers in Europe in football managing in England. And
Right.
from that, it was always going to go downhill from that point. And what they did was they went and signed Mourinho. And I
Yeah.
thought it was a bizarre. I mean, all of us were happy because we like watching Mourinho, his box office. But all of a sudden, from being an absolutely one of the most talented coaches in the world, they go back to a manager who had an absolute meltdown in his third season at United. Same happened with his third season at Chelsea,
Hmm.
and they just kept making bad decisions after bad decisions. And what, in my opinion, they are sort of, they have never been as big a club as the rest five clubs from the top six.
Hmm.
And what happened? What's happening with them is they don't spend that much money. See,
Yeah.
Man City's success. Of course. Just give me one more minute, right?
Yeah. 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 Go ahead. Go ahead. Take your time.
Man City's success is a product of course, making a very good footballing decisions. But apart from that, just having a
Of
ridiculous
course.
amount of wealth.
Of
That
course.
that was never going to happen with Spurs, and now they are stuck in that sort of a dumb days, and they are stuck in transition, and they don't know how to get out of it. Yeah, sorry, go on.
No. 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 See, I'll tell you. Yeah. Point well taken. I think what you've said is right. Basically, you know what? Spurs were like a bantamweight club that suddenly
Yeah,
got promoted to the heavyweight division.
yeah,
They struck a good couple of blows. They maybe won a round or two, and all of a sudden they thought that, oh yeah, we're a heavyweight club and we're going to be, we're going to be we're going to be boxing Evander Holyfield and
yeah,
Mike Tyson and all of that. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to
yeah.
compete with those guys. And all of a sudden they get their asses knocked out. They make a
Mm,
couple of bad decisions in a boxing round, and now they're back to being bantamweight or cruiserweight even. So
yeah,
you know what? To your point, in terms of changing managers, right? It's not even about the number of managers you change. It is also
mm,
about who you go with.
yeah.
How do you go from Maurizio Pochettino, who plays a very different brand of football? How do you go to from Pochettino? You go to Conte and Mourinho,
Mm.
who are win now, don't really care about a style. Let's get over the line. It doesn't matter how you get over the line. They're those sort of managers. Then you swivel again to Ange Postecoglou, who's again flair, absolutely can't defend for his life. Then from there, again you go to Thomas Frank, who is somewhere in between, who's a system
Also, Nuno.
manager. Sorry?
Also, Nuno.
Oh yeah, Nuno Espirito Santo, who again, what was he? What was he signed on the basis of? I even forgot. Can you believe that I even forgot that
Yeah,
Nuno
yeah,
manager?
yeah,
So,
yeah,
and the same thing has happened with United. The
yeah,
same thing has happened with United. You go from Louis Van Gaal, who's a system manager, the first system manager that United have ever had.
yeah.
You go to Jose, win now. From Jose, you go to Ole for 2 years, who's again counter attack, sit back, hit, whatever it is. Then you go to Ten Hag, who again no one really knew what the system was because we only seen him at Ajax in a controlled
Yeah.
environment. You go to Amorim, the most system of all system managers. And from that, now you're thriving for a short period of time with Michael Carrick, who again we don't know what he's all about. And now
Yeah,
again you're going to go with Luis Enrique and all of that, right? So
yeah,
the
yeah.
clubs that don't really have an idea. So another point where Man City score, and I'll try and get through this quickly, is that
Mm.
they have a clear idea of who they want in terms of
Mm.
the type of football they want to play.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that is what sets them apart. If you think about Barcelona, if you think about Barca, right? Barca have done stupid things in the
yeah.
transfer market, right? They got who's that Spurs guy that they thought is going to power their midfield? That idiot that is signed. I forgot it. That the guys who play for Spurs, the Paulinho. They've
Oh,
made some
yeah, yeah,
weird
yeah.
ass signings like Brathwaite, Paulinho. They've done
Bradford,
stupid
yeah.
things. They've done
Bradford
stupid
was
things, but
a shocking signing.
so in terms of their board, in terms of the signings, they've been stupid. In terms of the managers, I haven't seen Barca make a left field managerial choice. Rijkaard, Guardiola, Tito Villanova, who was after that? Luis
Valverde,
Enrique,
Valverde.
Luis Enrique, Valverde. If you think about it, they're all in a similar mold.
Yeah,
And even Hansi Flick right now.
yeah. True.
Similar mold.
Yeah.
Man City, if you think about it, Guardiola 10 years, insane by the way, longevity. They're looking at Enzo Maresca. Now,
Mm.
Enzo Maresca, if you think about it, is he a system manager? No. Is he a Pep? No. But at least they have an idea of what they want from a manager.
Yeah,
So the clubs, I mean, to complete my point, what the clubs that are in the mix at the moment are the ones that don't really have an idea of what they want.
yeah, yeah. No, that's so fair. See, I'll tell you my thing with Thomas Frank is Thomas Frank when he joined Tottenham, all of us thought, yeah, this is a good appointment because he was at Brentford. He did a decent job with them. I think Brentford finished 10th or 8th last season. Might have been the same position, but yeah, but they finished in a respectable position. Now he needs to take the next step, and Tottenham, instead of going to say Manchester United and Man City, Tottenham seems like sort of a gettable step, right? Sort of the club where he can thrive.
Hmm.
We knew that at Manchester United, it's a dog eat dog.
You're right.
It's very difficult for manager with so unless until you have a big personality, you
Hmm.
are going to struggle. See, say what you want about Amarim. Amarim spoke like United manager. He used
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
get annoyed at times, but at no point we felt that he's completely he's not able to manage a club of the size of Manchester United. What
Hmm.
had happened later, it's a byproduct of a lot of a product of a lot of things, but still, Amarim spoke like a United manager.
Yeah. And
He
also, you know
had a
what? Sorry,
nastiness about him.
I don't want to interrupt you, but the one thing that I
Yeah,
respect
yeah,
about Amarim is that he went out on his own terms.
yeah,
And that in a weird sort of way, I have an admiration for someone who is so stubborn and so set in his way that this is how I play. If you don't buy into it, if you're not ready to wait, if you're not ready to back me, piss off. He didn't work. I'm not one of those idiots who's going to go on about how great he was. He wasn't. But these are the kind of managers that will work for some club that they find a
yeah, yeah.
match with.
Yeah, that is 100%. First of all, he's young, he's confident, and you see someone like Thomas Frank who has a niceness about him. I'm not saying
Hmm.
that nice managers will not work at the big club, but to work at a big club, you need a sort of nastiness about you. Jurgen
Hmm.
Klopp was nasty. Pep Guardiola can be nasty when he
Yeah.
wants to be. You have Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca can be nasty, and
Hmm.
you that did not happen with Thomas Frank. You did not get
Yeah.
that vibe at all. Just look at someone like Luis Enrique. The manager has won two trebles, one with Barca
Yeah.
and PSG.
And
See,
I read a report.
yeah,
He's had some argument with Osman Dembele. Like
oh,
I mean, it's not major, but I just read
yeah,
a report somewhere that he got into a bit of a thing with Dembele. He's not afraid of going up against
yeah,
players.
yeah.
Fergie did that. Fergie fell out with bloody everybody under the sun.
No, 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 no. But that's the thing, right? When we talk about Luis Enrique, I personally feel winning treble with PSG in a way was more difficult than winning treble with Barca, not because of the quality of players, because Barca clearly had better players
Thousand
at the time.
percent. What do you mean? In a
But
way, 100% more difficult.
I mean, getting them to all of them together in the same room
Are you
and making them
crazy?
play
It's
the kind of football
insane.
he wants to play,
It's
I
insane.
mean, it was ridiculously difficult. And he did that. So he had
No
that in
question
him.
about it.
Yeah,
Think of it this way: the team. Look, I mean, let take a step back and look at the players that he won the Champions League last season, the treble with PSG, right?
yeah,
Vitinha, Ruiz, are these world class players? They became world class players.
yeah, yeah.
You look at the front line, Barcola or Ousmane Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia, of course, is
Kvaratskhelia,
brilliant,
yeah,
but
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not a Messi, Suarez, Neymar.
No doubt.
They're not a Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta, Mascherano. They're not. They're none of that. It's easy to win
Yeah,
a treble with Barcelona.
yeah, yeah,
If
yeah,
at all it is easy with any team inside in the world, it was that Barcelona side. With this PSG side, what he did, amazing achievement.
yeah,
Amazing
yeah,
achievement.
yeah, yeah. I'll just go through a few
Yeah, yeah,
comments.
yeah.
I think
But to
Rohan
your
Roll
point,
was.
my apologies, Mangesh. I did not know Tuchel extended his contract for Euro 2028. My apologies. I did
Oh,
not
okay,
know
okay,
that, which is
okay.
why I said he still has a
Ha
chance.
ha
But
ha ha
yeah,
ha. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm just going through some comments. Saying that fraud Mikhail, he does 6-7 in his press conference. Oh my God. Okay, sorry for off-topic question, but wanted to get your views on the
no, no,
hate.
this is very much an on-topic question, Sunny. Please don't worry. Fuck that guy. Sorry, are we allowed to swear on a stream? I don't know, but oh, we always
We
say
always
that.
do that. We always do
Yeah.
that. Who cares? Yeah.
What an idiot. And I he's doing it for views. He's doing it for his own benefit and all of that. He's going to milk this. Please stop giving that jackass attention. It's some guy who's decided to grow his hair out. Go, who gives a shit? Go take him to a hajam. गंजा कर दो यार उसको क्या फर्क पड़ता है.
See, my opinion about him is not as strong. But the thing is, see, what I think is he has used it to his advantage so well. This
Milk
has to
it
be
dry.
one of
Yeah. That I
this
agree.
has to be one of the best pieces
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
marketing
That I
or
agree.
whatever on social media I have ever seen anyone
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
We are doing here quiz यहाँ पे और we
Yeah.
are trying to get more followers.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
this class does, he did not have
तो
an
तू बड़ा
haircut.
ना तेरे को कौन रोक रहा है ग्रो योर हेयर आउट
I used to do that. I used to
यार
do that during my
डू इट
college
अगेन
days. Maybe
डू
I
इट
need
अगेन
some. लेकिन अभी
माय
वो
हेयर
बाल पूरा निकल जाएगा पूरा अगर मैं
ठीक है ना क्या
एक साल नहीं
डू इट
करूंगा
फॉर द
ना.
चैनल यार तू इतना यू कैन गो बॉल्ड फॉर द चैनल I'll tell you what I'm trying to grow my hair out but there's a bit of male pattern baldness.
See,
By the way, we should whenever we are on the stream, no, we should change our name. We should go to like Unk Talk or something like that. I think I had that idea in the shower. We should change it. You guys will soon
yeah,
see. Uh,
yeah. True. Okay. Where was I? Just hold on. I'll go through. Javi is also free. That's a good point. Javi is also
hmm.
available. But I see that's my point about Javi is if you think Ruben Amorim is dogmatic about his tactics and the kind of football he wants to play, have you even heard Javi
Yeah.
talk? The way he ejaculates 10 times while talking about the Barca way or tiki taka. That's ridiculous. And the way he talks about that any team that stops us from playing our beautiful football, they are frauds and they are terrorists and they should be executed. That kind of stuff he talks about. Do you really think Javi is the kind of guy who will adjust to other?
No, no,
There is a
he's
reason. I mean, yeah, there is a reason he hasn't managed any other club after managing Barca,
yeah.
right?
He jacks off to Johan Cruyff every night. Here, I don't think that is somebody you would want at your club. He's a great, I mean, legendary player and all of that, but very, very, very in his way. So
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Deschamps might leave after the World Cup. But see, Deschamps has been managing France since 2010. So there is no way he's going to manage. I don't think he
mhm.
will manage club football. So I think that's going to be Zidane is just waiting
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when Deschamps leaves. It will be Zidane. Zidane will take over, and he
And
will
you know what?
what?
That is a story, man. That is a story I want to see.
Yeah.
Zidane managing France to a World Cup win just to make up for 2006. I
Yeah.
honestly, I mean, I love Zizou. Like he's,
Absolutely.
I think even you do. He's one of our
Yeah. Oh my God.
favorite players. I can watch that guy. You know what? If I'm bored in a meeting and I'm not contributing, and I just switch on the TV and I'm watching Zizou highlights.
Oh God.
Like that's how much I love him. So it'll be like a great
Ballerina.
moment. Great player.
Ballerina on the pitch. Yeah.
Oh, I think I can spend an hour talking just about Zidane.
Yeah, we should do that actually. We should have a separate stream just when we are talking about just
Yeah, because I'll tell you
legendary
one thing.
persona most. Yeah,
Because I don't know go too long on Zidane, but
yeah,
the Zidane at Juve and the Zidane at Madrid were two different beasts.
No doubt.
The Zidane at Juve was some force of nature where he's just like, hard mein jao, baki sab, just give me the ball. And Davids, Takinardi, Deschamps just do the dirty work.
Yeah, yeah.
Zidane at Real Madrid was just some dude with a cigar in his mouth and slippers on his feet.
Yeah,
What was that guy?
yeah.
What was that guy?
Amazing, amazing.
Insane.
Zidane, yeah. Zidane, amazing. Yeah. Okay. Rohan is saying, I think Tuchel is still possible. That's what happened with Fabio Capello. See, the thing with Fabio Capello was, I mean, he was towards the end of his career, to be very
Hmm.
honest. And he was, I think, 60 something at the time. Tuchel is very young. And Tuchel, and of course, Fabio talking about dogmatic managers who doesn't give a, who did not give a fuck about anyone. Capello was one of those managers. But
He was the OG.
OG, he was the OG, and but Tuchel is still young, I think, and but it seems right. I mean, just imagine Tuchel signing a contract with England. It almost seems like it's good for his work-life balance that he doesn't
Maybe.
have to break his head. And
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what
yeah.
Jurgen Klopp did, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, the thing with Tuchel also is that the timing of the contract signing, right? He knew for a fact that he's going to have.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be honest. If there is any of the top clubs go after a new manager, Pete, whoever, City, blah, Chelsea, or whoever, you like whatever, Milan, you whatever. Ev- everyone has Juve in the. Everyone has Tuchel in the top two.
no doubt.
Every single club has Thomas Tuchel in their top two managers. So if he really wanted to get into club football, now was the chance.
Hmm.
Because he would have had. You think Real Madrid wouldn't have gone for Thomas Tuchel? They would. You think Milan or whoever, if they are looking for a new manager, I know Juve are now doing well with Luciano Spalletti, who I don't understand how he's still around, but Juve are somehow they're playing decent football with a largely shit core of players. You have Lilian Thuram's other son who's playing in midfield and scoring goals for Juve, by the way. I don't know how that is happening, but Juve are somehow coming back with a crap group of players. So any big club will look for a Thomas Tuchel. So I don't think he'll leave now. If he signed a
Yeah,
contract in early 2026, I don't think he's going to shift in the summer.
yeah, yeah.
Also,
Uh,
sorry, before you go on,
yeah,
I would love
yeah,
for Tuchel to, I don't, absolutely don't care about England, but if there is one reation I would want him to win a trophy is just so that people can stop going on about Sir Gareth Southgate being a great manager. I can't bear to talk about Southgate as, oh, he's the only guy who took England to the Euro finals and all of that. Get into the finals, bloody win the Euros, get that bloody waiter out of the conversations. Fucking
yeah.
Southgate.
See, Southgate is one manager that we don't
You
like
ignored him
without.
completely, by the way. You completely went past him when you were talking about
I mean,
managers that are
yeah,
available.
but why would I talk about Gareth Southgate, right? Why would I talk about it? The
I
guy
agree.
relegated Middlesbrough back in
Middle.
2009, and after that, I mean, Borough was a good,
Yeah,
respected
yeah, yeah.
club, and he bloody relegated them, and then he just managed England and played the brand of football which was, I mean, especially in the last Euros, they were just too ugly to watch. What kind of football were they playing, man? It was so horrible.
He's a diabolically bad manager. Yeah. He got knighted, dude. He got knighted. How do you get
Yeah, yeah,
knighted?
yeah, yeah. Rowan is saying if not Tuchel or Luis Enrique, I think we should just stick with Carrick. De Zerbi looks like a big gamble. See,
I wouldn't go
again,
for Deserby.
De Zerbi is a complete
He'll be out
maniac.
in 3 days.
Yeah, yeah,
He'll take a massive shit on Jason Wilcox's desk and he'll leave.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That guy is a
So,
complete nut job. So
yeah, the guy is a complete nut job. Okay. Glasner to Spurs and Frank to Palace makes so much sense. I mean, see, that's. I mean, I don't know if Glasner. See, there is more nastiness about Glasner than Thomas Frank. So that might go. That did not go in Frank's favor. That might help this guy. You never know you never know with this. But Frank to Palace, yeah, maybe. But the thing with Frank to Palace is Palace have won the FA Cup, so they have a trophy. And if they want to take the next step, I
Hmm.
really don't know how this works. I really don't know
But
how
who
this
else do
works.
they get? So think about it this way, right? Both, like for
Ah,
Glasner, after Palace,
hmm.
is he really going to get a top six club? No.
No,
You
no,
think? Or
no, no way.
maybe he goes abroad. I don't know. He goes abroad and he gets a it because you know what his style of football it will work in Italy.
See, I feel Glasner might get one of the B clubs. Bournemouth, Brentford, and yeah. Because there is a
But
possibility
why
that
would you do
Ira,
that? Why would you go
but
from Palace to Bournemouth or Brentford?
I see. Okay, Spurs might be the only logical option
Hmm.
he has
Hmm.
out of the top six club.
I
Apart
agree with
from
that.
that,
I agree with
apart
that.
from that, see, he is not going to sign for United. No, Chelsea,
Hmm.
no ways. That's not
Ah,
going to
that I
happen.
agree. That I agree.
Yeah, maybe he will go abroad. You never know, right?
I
You never
think
know.
so. I think like a Roma or maybe a Fiorentina,
Yeah,
something like that. Maybe he goes abroad. Even in Italy, I don't think Inter, Juve, like Napoli, to don't need to. But I don't think Inter. I don't think Inter are looking for a new manager. I don't think Milan are looking for a new manager. I don't think Juve
no,
are
yeah,
looking to replace Spalletti. So
yeah. But yeah, he is a good manager. There is a possibility that he might go to. If Iraola leaves, there is a possibility that Glasner might join them. You never know, right?
Iraola might want
There,
to go to Spain. No.
Iraola, there is so he's being linked with City job as well because City, I think City management admire him. They have respect for him, something like that. So there
But
is a
I thought
possibility
City
of
have
that.
already made up their mind that.
No. I think
No.
that see the thing with this link with Enzo Maresca is that they admire Maresca maybe because of his links with Pep Guardiola, the kind of
Hmm.
not exactly the kind of football, but his connection with Man City, and maybe that is
The
the
famous
reason.
Argentinian Enzo Maresca.
For those who do not get this, please go on our Instagram and watch all our reels.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You will know how
So
much me and Abhishek massacre people's nationalities.
so yeah. So I mean, see that's exactly is the top point of this live stream is that we just don't know what's going to happen.
Hmm.
This is and all of us who thought that a certain manager will be fit for a particular club.
Hmm.
That's not the case. So we just don't know what suits a particular club. I see which manager is a right fit for that club. You never know. Vincent Company, despite getting Burnley relegated, is flying at Prime
Yeah,
11.
yeah,
Who would have thought? I did
yeah,
not.
yeah. True. Can't disagree with that.
Yeah, just hold on.
The Radcliffe comment had me laughing from Rohan.
Just hold on.
Yeah,
I'll
take
go
your
to
time.
that.
Take your time.
Yeah. Hey, Rowan, काय चाललंय काय म्हणतोस? You only missed the sun when it started. I think it was regarding your earlier comment about Spurs and Pochettino.
Oh, I can't sing. We get a
Barca
copyright
gets
strike. मेरा आवाज इतना अच्छा है. So,
Barca
yeah,
gets
yeah,
relegated.
yeah. Of course.
Yeah, yeah. Not sure why Mariska is so highly rated. See, he won two trophies with Chelsea, right? So you have to give him credit for that.
Also,
And
his Leicester, this thing wasn't too bad. He wasn't bad with
yeah,
Leicester.
and see, managing a top six club is a ridiculously difficult task. Winning two trophies, getting them qualified for the
Working
Champions
with
League.
Todd Bowley, he should get a Nobel Prize. Forget about his new
Working with
job.
Todd Boehly without smacking him in the
What an
face.
annoying guy. What an
Annoying
annoying
guy,
guy.
really annoying. All these American owners are extremely annoying,
Yeah,
except for say John Henry, who has done a really good job at
Hmm.
Liverpool. Like
Hmm.
fucking Glazers and yeah, we'll talk about Ratcliffe.
It's a very funny comment. But Southgate. Yeah, what an idiot, Jim Radcliffe. I did not. I mean, if there's another reason to hate that guy, there you go.
I mean, I see. His I can understand he might having an opinion about something, but first of all, you're a manager of Manchester United who has made
Correct.
so much mess in general. When you're talking about something like this, when you know that it is one of the most probably in top three most famous clubs in the world, and if you in general see when I went to Manchester, see it's a lot like Mumbai in the sense they take
Hmm.
a pride in the diverse culture they have. Now you might have say stats and numbers and whatever, but why the fuck are you opening
Yeah.
your mouth about when you are a fucking owner of Manchester fucking United? What
Yeah.
the fuck are you thinking of?
No, forget about. You know what? Let's even go away from football for a second. Right? He owns Ineos, which is one of the largest
Yeah,
It's like a conglomerate. They do a lot of work in chemicals and all of that. You're a billionaire. You employ a bunch of people. Ineos is a global organization. They sell their
yeah.
products and do all of that globally. Do you not have a PR team that tells you to keep your goddamn mouth shut when you're talking about contentious issues? And more importantly, can you not use words like immigrants colonizing Britain?
Yeah,
It's not like you and I talking about this on our podcast, right? No
yeah,
one knows us outside of, like a small group of our friends here. But you have to have a bit of responsibility.
yeah,
You can't look. There's one thing that you talk about your whole, like your opinions and all of that in your, maybe you're at your country club playing golf with your billionaire buddies and sipping on, scotch or whatever it is. You don't fucking go out and do that.
yeah.
So, and it's so hypocritical. Like your forward line is a Brazilian, is a Cameroonian, is a Slovenian. You're
Yeah.
the best player at your club. The best, one of the best
Portuguese.
players to ever play for your club right now is Portuguese. Your backline is an Argentinian, a Frenchman, a Dane, and all of that. What are you talking about?
I mean, the thing with this is, I mean, if you want to talk about immigrants, see, this is what we can say. He is a right winger. Right winger.
Hmm.
His wings are aligned
Conservative, a typical
conservative views, which
old
is fine.
conservative guy. Yeah, which is
Yeah,
okay. That's
which,
fine.
which is fine. But again, you are a fucking
Time
owner
and
of
place.
Manchester United. Time and
Time
place,
and place.
exactly.
Yeah.
Do
You
you
have
not
your
have a
opinions
fair
there.
game?
You and me might have certain opinions that we, it's not like I'm going to go out in the middle of the street and start, blaring them on my loudspeaker. So what an idiot. And now
Yeah.
it's unnecessarily brought even more focus on United, right?
Exactly, exactly. That's the problem, right? I mean, even when players are not making at least probably in a year, things are a bit stable now.
More
It's
than a
not
year.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, more and then if things are stable, things are going well, at least in the short term. Just shut the fuck up, maybe. Just shut the fuck up. Why do you want to talk about such this sort of thing?
Idiot.
And this is something these guys. I mean, see, we have talked about Ineos sacking a lot of people from the club, and there is a possibility that you can make an argument that, oh yeah, but this is his way of doing things, and if he's going to make United successful while going his way, that's fine. But even that's not happening, right?
Bro,
You
you're
have
not even there yet, man.
yeah, but exactly. So basically, all of his clubs, all of his sports organizations that he's
It's shit.
managing, they are fit. They are absolute shit.
The
What
cycling thing is
exactly are you
bad.
talking about?
Nice is
Cycling is
not
bad.
doing anything in France.
Yeah.
You're an idiot, anyways. The less I talk about Radcliffe and Barada and these guys, the
Ineos.
better for morons.
Seriously, seriously. Oh yeah, it is also won trophies. Yeah, fair enough. But see, that's the thing with Ten Hag, right? You have a manager who is, I think Rohit, the word Rohit used is a correct word, an accurate word. That they are used to working in a controlled environment. You are working for Ajax, which is one of the most well-run clubs, one of the most organized clubs in the world. At United, it's complete wild west. It is wild west. Uh, hey Anshul, man, what's happening?
Hey,
Who are
buddy.
Real playing? Who are
भाई
Real
आ
playing
गए
this
तुम
game?
top of the table, Anshul. You wasn't he complaining 2 or 3 weeks ago of where the club is and oh this is going to go on about Xavi and all of that bloody
Yeah.
Atletico thrash Barca. I think you guys are what 2 points off. Stop
No, no,
complaining, man.
no. It
Aren't
was
they?
this is Copa del Rey.
Oh, was that a Copa del Rey? But anyways, I think they're
Yeah,
two
yeah.
points off. No,
No,
in
no. I
the
think
La
they're
Liga table.
seven. I think 7 or 8 points away. I think so.
Are
Let me
they?
check. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
a point off.
No, man.
Barca are on
Oh,
58.
really?
Madrid are on
Oh,
57.
really? Sorry. You're right.
Yeah, that's what
You're
I'm
right.
saying.
Just a point away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What did? Oh, fuck! What I did was I just saw their goal difference 48-31.
Oh no, no. There. I
Oh,
thought they were two. Madrid have been on a mad tear. No, they won like 4 or 5 in
yeah.
a row now.
Yeah. Rohit Bhai, Rohit Bhai is officially a streamer now. Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, because of the kit. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean.
So I show Rohit from Canada is killing it now.
Oh my god. Is that what you come up with? I shows is that the analogy you come up with? I can understand you talking about, I don't know. We keep talking about this Bert Kreischer or one of those old haggard idiots. Those sure. Speed? No, no, thank you.
Oh God. Okay, Ratcliffe is planning to make a new stadium for 2 billion. I don't know how that's going to work out.
Sir, I will
And
believe that when
he
I see it coming up. वो पहले वो
yeah,
leak तो
exactly,
fix कर
exactly,
ले. I will
exactly,
believe
exactly.
that when it. Yeah.
And he has our beloved Gary Neville advising him on the advisory committee or something like that for the
Rat.
stadium. So yeah, things look absolutely brilliant for
Rat
Manchester
1 is
United and
advising Rat
yes.
2. And there is a rat cliff at the top.
Like, that was the best game I watched
Of course
recently.
it was.
Yeah, yeah, 4-0,
Did you see
completely
Griezmann's
demolished them.
celebration? पागल हो गया था वो.
Yeah. I did. Amazing, amazing. Did you see Vinny's celebration when he was at some club in, I think, somewhere in club, and someone told him the scoreline and he was really happy
Oh, is it?
and
Oh, I did not see that. Oh.
yeah. Okay. United just took a massive loan from Bank of America. Oh my God! Surprise, surprise! So
Struggle,
ridiculous.
struggle, struggle.
Yeah.
What
By the
else?
way,
Did we miss anything else in the world of football?
Chelsea won yesterday in the FA Cup 4-0.
Oh, did they? Oh, I haven't checked the
Yeah,
results yet.
Pedro Neto with a hat trick.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
Pedro Neto. I
I think
like him.
he's
I
a
like
good
that.
player.
He's a
I
good
think
player.
while we were talking to Shashwat, he said that he's not. But I think Pedro Neto is talented, very talented.
Yeah, I think what he see again for a Chelsea fan, he'll keep comparing it to the options that they've had in the past.
Agreed.
So I think that's because that's. Oh, by the way, I thinking speaking of options in the past, did you listen to the overlap episode?
No, not at all.
I
Let's
caught.
not
I
listen
don't
to that.
listen to it anymore because it's grating. But
Yeah.
I like they were talking about the Seshko goal and
Hmm.
Roy Keane, who now has a beef with Michael Carrick. So
Huh.
he's now going around criticizing anything and everything under the sun. Ian Wright said that Seshko finish was really good. Like it was, and it was. It was a
Let
deft.
me guess what
Yeah.
let me guess what Roykin said. It's his job.
Yeah, exactly. He said something along the lines of it's his job, and he's like, oh, but why are we, praising people for doing this and doing that? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? That is a deft finish that someone like a Rude would have been proud of.
Exactly.
You can
It was
say
a
good things
beautiful
about
finish.
players when they're good. That's another problem. Like you talk about these pundits like Keane and Neville. Like if you really want to do if you really want to do your fucking job well, no, just be objective. Don't start
Yeah,
hating on the club just because you don't like the manager's wife.
yeah. See,
So annoying.
I think two players and two, of course, legends for their club. One is Wayne Rooney, and second is Steven Gerrard, who are very impartial in their
Right.
analysis, and they're not biased at all. Even
Right.
I see. I have nothing but respect for. Of course, we hated Gerrard when he was playing for Liverpool,
Of
but
course.
the guy is so balanced and he speaks so well without any too much emotions. And Wayne Rooney is exactly the same.
Maybe it's a Merseyside thing.
I don't. But see, you to balance that out, you have Jamie Carragher.
Yeah, what an annoying guy.
Oh God! All right. Okay. I think which team do you support in La Liga and Serie A? See, I don't watch. I haven't watched Serie A in a long time regularly. But I think both of our answers are going to be the same. It's Real Madrid and Juve, right?
Which yeah, in La Liga, Real Madrid, in Serie A, Juve.
Juve. We used to like you that Juventus team, right, from
Yeah,
2002,
yeah.
2003. It was an
Yeah,
amazing
yeah,
team.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
and
even
most.
like the Perlo team. I even like the
Oh yeah,
the
of course.
BBC, the other BBC, the backline BBC team. I like that as well.
Oh, amazing team, amazing. But we always had affinity towards them, right from
Yeah,
2000, say
yeah.
2002, 2003, right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, even the 98-99 team that United beat,
yeah,
you had a balding Antonio Conte, and which is
Deschamps,
real hair, not with the one
yeah,
that he has currently, and David and all that. They've always been up. And you know
yeah,
what? In a
yeah,
weird way, Juve and United have like Juve have seen a big downturn, right?
yeah.
In the past 4 or 5 years, it's very similar where they are as compared to United.
And United and Juventus always shared that mutual respect. Ferguson sort of crafted
Hmm.
that structure of the team from Juventus team, right? Because they had
Juventus, yeah.
so many players who could do different jobs on the pitch, and this is exactly Ferguson tried to replicate
Hmm.
replicate at United. So yeah, I think most United fans I think if you talk about Serie A, they are
Oh
going to
yeah.
talk about they have respect for Juventus. All right. Arsenal to drew with Brentford. Yeah, let's see
Mm-hmm.
what happens. So next weekend, Rohit, we have North London derby
Hmm.
and another game. I think United are playing on Tuesday. We should invite our friend Deepak for the watch along,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. And watch him just in case Spurs have some sort of a new manager bounce and something happens.
Oh
Good
God.
God, is there going to be a meltdown of the highest order?
It's going to be so much fun.
It's
If
going
you
to be
want,
insane.
I'll get a couple of my Somaya friends and let's have a
Yeah,
watch party or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then he praised Gyökeres, saying he has been a hit
Yeah,
at
yeah, he
Arsenal.
did. He did.
Writing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
What a fucking stupid thing to say. It's very clear it's
Yeah.
his personal issues that are.
Like
Hey, by the way,
the
there's some of the other big. Oh, sorry, sorry. Go through the comments first.
okay, the most word used in the dressing room in the last days is remontada. Oh my God.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Famous.
Sorry, Rohit, go on.
Hmm. Another thing that did happen was Mo Salah equaled Liverpool's all-time Premier League assists record. By the way, when he set up
Oh,
Van Dijk's winner against
oh,
Sunderland,
oh.
it's pretty crazy if you
That's
think
right.
about it.
Yeah,
Goals,
yeah.
assists. I think he's point of debate though in terms of impact. Where do you think will there be a point where Liverpool fans start talking about Salah in the same breath as Gerrard?
I mean, see, Gerrard was more than just a player, right?
Of course, he's from the city and all of
Yes,
that.
he was the symbol of what Liverpool represented at the time. If you talk about player quality, I think Gerrard will always be. I mean, when you have a player who is fighting all
Hmm.
his all your battles alone, I think he will always be
Hmm.
the same with Brian Robson and
Right.
United, right? In an average United team, Brian
Right.
Robson was a fucking lion,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
And
I think
Gerrard was a
associated
big
with the
Robson fan.
yeah, he was, and so yeah, I mean, I don't think they will place anyone
Ahead of
above
Gerrard. Hmm.
ahead of Gerrard, except for maybe Kenny Dalglish. I
Dalglish,
don't
yeah.
I don't think that will happen. But as far as where do you place Mohamed Salah in Premier League grades? If you have, say, so Premier League West 11, will Mo Salah start in that team?
Good question. He's definitely in the mix. A. See, I'll tell you what, as despite being a huge Cristiano fan, I wouldn't put Ronaldo in a Premier League all-time 11. Because I'll tell you how I look at it, right?
Hmm,
I'd value peak and longevity.
right.
Because Cristiano, in my opinion, this is purely my opinion, I think Cristiano played at a level I don't think anybody's played at that level. Those 3 years, forget the output. Like now, I know that scoring 40 goals a season has become a norm, but back in that 7-8 season when he scored 42 goals, what
Yeah,
he was playing at a bizarre level.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
he was head and shoulders above every other player in the league.
yeah.
But I would still not put him in the Premier League all time 11 based on those 3 seasons. So I think, in my opinion, if you're talking, if I were to play a front three, I think Rooney picks himself
Yeah.
for peak and longevity.
Andre.
In that number 9, Henri Shearer, I'd actually go with Thierry Henry.
Yeah, yeah.
Because again, Thierry Henry from what, 97, 98 to 2005, 6? No, sorry. What was it?
99 to 2005.
2005? 6,
Yeah,
7 years, I think is a good
nice.
period. He was on some drug performance enhancing drug level in that 2003-4 season and all of that. So I'd put
Yeah,
Henry there.
yeah.
On the flank, I mean on the other flank as compared to Rooney, I think Salah is up there. So it'll
Hmm.
be a mix between Salah, Cristiano, and who else? Maybe
I would put Eden Hazard ahead of Salah
that's a good shout. Hazard won
because
multiple Premier Leagues and the Champions League.
no, he did not win the Champions League with Chelsea. He did not.
Oh, he did, wasn't he in the team when Chelsea won
No,
the
no, no,
Champions
no,
League
no.
against Bayern Munich?
He joined next season. Do you
Oh,
remember his tweet? I'm joining the European
oh, is that?
champions.
Oh, right, 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 right. Of
Yeah, yeah.
course.
But what I would
Oh,
say, see, I think. Eden Hazard at his best is slightly, I would put him slightly ahead of Salah's peak.
Hmm.
I mean, he played in each and every big game, man. He
Yeah.
performed. He was a sure shot performer. So I
Hmm.
personally think that I would put Eden Hazard ahead of Salah if we have some sort of Premier League all-time 11. Of course, it's very difficult to.
There's no right answer. But because
There's no
another
right answer
logic
here.
is put Thierry Henry on the right, Rooney on the left, or switch flanks and play Alan Shearer in the 9.
Yeah,
Because the
yeah.
Premier League is always known for its number 9, and Shearer for me is the best number 9. So,
But just imagine how underrated Alan Shearer is. If
yeah.
you if you look at his videos from Blackburn days,
Yeah,
dude, he
yeah.
was quick.
You could do
You,
anything.
I mean, space is not something we associate Alan
Hmm.
Shearer with, but he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
bloody quick, and
Quick
it's
and
fair to
strong.
say, and strong, and he had an amazing. He could head
Yeah.
left and right foot,
Bullet
amazing,
right foot, bullet. Yeah.
ridiculous. And if you talk about strikers from the 90s, I think he was on par. See, R9 was head and shoulders ahead of the
Right.
rest, but apart in that second run, you had
Yeah.
Batistuta, you had Christian Vieri, and in my opinion, you had Alan Shearer.
Alan Shearer. Yeah.
He was that good.
And you
He
had the
was
likes of
that good.
Hernan Crespo coming up and all those guys. But yeah.
Yeah. You
No,
had
Shearer
Totti,
is
you had
underrated. I don't
Crispo.
doubt that at all. Massively
Yeah.
underrated. But Salah has a shout. See, he's credit where it's due. He's
Yeah.
been on a tear, man, in terms of numbers. His
True.
numbers have been insane. So
Insane. Salah has been performing. Yeah, fair enough.
yeah.
Salah is amazing, no doubt about it.
Like nobody's
Uh,
gonna be like, "Arey, aise kaise dal diya?" It's fine. I mean,
yeah. Skill wise, Hazard is closer to the Messi in this generation. That's no, I don't
I don't
think
think
so.
anybody scale wise is close to Messi.
Yeah. It's just Messi is just ridiculous. After some time, relationship will that will always happen. That will
Hmm.
always happen.
Like
I
we
mean,
don't talk about Robson now, right?
yeah, and the thing with one of the reasons I stopped using Twitter was I mean the people who started Roy Keane, you might not like Roy Keane as a pundit, but as
Hmm.
a player, if you are going to
Oh,
slam him
fantastic.
as a player, you can just fuck off. I
He's a
had
force of
enough of
nature.
that. Force of nature. He, in my opinion, the best midfielder in the Premier League, no doubt about it. Sabozlai has been one of the best players in the league. No, yeah, no doubt. He's been really
He's a
good.
good player. I like him.
But your manager is putting him as a right back. So
Right back.
yeah.
Apart from the fact that he has far too many Z's in his name, everything else about him I like.
Tottenham gonna
Oh
upset
my
us.
god.
Oh my god! If that
Vishal,
happens,
you're going to have a whole bunch of Arsenal fans just giving you a whole bunch of galis.
yeah. This is something I was thinking of. India Pakistan watch along tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow, Rohit? Do you want to do a watch
I'm
along
not
for India
sure, man.
Pakistan?
What time does the game start? I don't mind doing watch.
Just hold on. India versus Pak.
Maybe one inning, maybe.
It starts at 7.
7 p.m.
Yeah,
तो मेरे तो 8:30. अब what time is it there now?
it is 7:37.
The same time as we started today then.
Yeah.
Oh no, an hour. ठीक है. I'm not sure. I'll
Let's
let
see.
you know. But ठीक है.
Let's see. I don't know about Shearer. My parents weren't even married to each other.
Hilarious.
So I would put Kane or Lewandowski. Arey yaar,
Lewandowski.
that
God.
clip from Thomas Muller is so funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
Hilarious. Kane's a good shout. Harry Kane is probably the closest thing to Shearer. Like
Yeah, most definitely.
outside the box. Maybe of course Shearer can't pass as well as Harry Kane, but
Yeah. Harry Kane, I would say, he's a more complete player.
100%. And have you seen him pass?
Yeah.
He drops
God.
deep now. He started picking up the ball in midfield and he's just spreading the ball around like prime Paul Scholes.
Seriously. That's amazing. And this is something even, do you recall, even Diego Costa started doing it for Chelsea.
Yeah,
In
but
his
I don't
that
think he
Anthony
could do
Conte.
it as
Yeah,
because he would
as
pass the
opposed to-
ball and then go bite someone or spit on someone. So that never helps.
But I mean, he actually, what he did is he was very good at holding a defender, and then he used to pass it to Hazard and Pedro used to do all the
Pedro
work.
used to run.
Yeah. Everyone is better than Gerrard and Bruno until it's match day. Yeah, this is very true, man. This is true.
That's how it goes.
Sorry of off topic, but are you guys doing a watch along for UCL knockout?
Yeah, for the
I think
big games, I don't mind. If I'm at
we
home
should do
that
it
day,
for Benfica Real Madrid. By the way,
yeah.
it will be a fun game.
If Jose pulls off another one, it's
Amazing, amazing. Yeah. Hey Ash, what's up, man? Hello guys, what's up? The one player from Liverpool's correct. You want to steal
oh.
that food? You want to steal that?
Hmm.
Oh, fuck Liverpool. We don't want anyone. Fuck them. I don't give a shit about them. Fuck them. Fuck Liverpool. But right now, I think in the midfield, I would have McAllister in a heartbeat. What a player. Alexis
Hmm.
McAllister. Amazing player.
Yeah, I'd say so. Maybe, McAllister, yeah, midfield. I wouldn't want a 36-year-old Van Dijk. I wouldn't want a.
I would never want to Van Dijk. Fucking idiot.
I would.
Pisses me off.
If you gave me a 29-year-old Mo Salah, maybe.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't even want the current version of Mo Salah. So yeah, I would go with McAllister.
McAllister. I think
Oh, you know
that's a
what?
good shout,
Or
actually.
another good shout is Ekitike.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't mind seeing Hugo Ekitike down the left or battle it out with the Slovenian Zlatan for a number 9 spot.
I will have Ekitike and we'll just keep him on the bench.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
yeah.
Who needs him when you have the Slovenian Zlatan? Oh God. Oh, by the way, this is a great message from Hallu Bhai. What a name.
Oh God, I
Have you
could not
seen
watch
that?
that movie at
Have
all.
you seen that
No.
film?
I am
Holy
pretty
shit.
sure you have seen that.
I have.
I am pretty sure
I
you
have
have seen
most
that.
definitely seen that movie. It has Baman Irani as a
Yeah,
manager, and
Arshad Varsi.
It is Arshad Varsi who looks like peak Andy Reid from Blackburn. Like I have never seen a square-shaped footballer in my life. And less said about that movie. It is a bad sports movie. I mean, the only half decent sports movie India has done has been Chak De. Half decent. Apart from that, we've been. I mean, Dandanathang goal is. My God, it's bad.
Oh God. Sabad life for me, yeah.
Ha.
Yeah, I am good player, good player. Hey, by the way, Ash, I've texted you on Instagram. So whenever you're free for a collab or whatever for joining us, let me know. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
Andy Reid. Yes. Jose beating Real Madrid with Benfica team was only possible
I
in one
know.
match affair. Agreed,
But
but
you
it
can
will
still
still be a
dream
good
of
game.
a
Yeah,
crazy. I mean, it
yeah,
won't
yeah,
happen. Madrid are too powerful and
yeah,
too good a team.
yeah,
But hey, you can still dream.
yeah. I'm not seeing how that phenomenon can. See, Mourinho is completely not. I don't want to say completely because it's Mourinho, but he's finished as a
Huh.
manager of a top
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
super club. Okay, so don't expect any miracles, but it will be a fun game. Of the Do you guys watch F1? No, I
I
don't.
don't know.
I really want to get I want to get into it. My cousin and even Shubhranshu always tells me shares stuff about F1, but I don't understand it at all. See, first I can't drive. That's my biggest issue. So I don't have that much affinity towards that sport, but I am interested in the technological side of things. So maybe I'll start watching it once in a while.
Let's do
But
NBA यार मैं कितने टाइम से बोल रहे थे any NBA fans here
see,
यार
you'll have to teach me
यार
NBA
बहुत
and rules
सिंपल
and
है NBA
everything.
बहुत सिंपल है but
Yeah,
ये देख के आ जाएगा it's not too
of course,
complicated
of course. Arshad Varsi looks like United Days. Oh God.
yeah I think it looks worse than United Devils I think
Yeah. Cisco is Slovenian
अरे
Morata.
यार अरे
Come
अच्छा
on,
फॉर्म
man.
में
Come
यार
on.
why are you
Come on. Come
dragging
on, yeah, come
poor
on. Yeah,
Benji
yeah.
Cisco down
Yeah. By the way, and we are talking about Morata as if he's I don't know Tom. The guy won the
he was
Euros. He
not
was their
bad
captain.
you know
He is a
also
good
Morata has
player.
played for Real Madrid he's played for Juve he's played for a whole
Yeah,
of Chelsea he's played for a bunch of
Atletico
teams
Madrid. He's
yeah
won
of
the
course
Euro. He was captain of Spain. Come on.
Alvaro Morata
My football coach was one of the players.
oh God
Oh, good, nice. Yes, Ash. Let me know. Let's do this. Yeah, sir. Did we miss any news? What are FA Cup games tomorrow?
Oh, I think it's City. Let me see if there's. You check the games. I'm just going to look at any other news that
I
comes.
know, I know Arsenal and Wigan. Oh, I know Man City are playing Salford.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're probably going to batter them 9-0 or something.
In this moment in time, are Gary Neville's Salford.
Yeah.
Out of okay, yeah. So you have Liverpool, Brighton, Villa, Newcastle. These two are Premier League games, and Arsenal, Wigan have Oxford, Sunderland, and I mean, yeah, okay, games.
Mm. I don't think anything else really moved in the football world apart from Tuchel signing that new deal.
Yeah, yeah. Not nothing, sir. I don't think. Yeah, by the way, did you since you have watched? Did you watch that entire overlap episode?
No. Not the whole.
Okay.
The Ange one, na?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, Antoine.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I didn't watch the whole one. I just watched clips of it.
Okay. Okay.
And I find it very difficult to sit through the whole episode nowadays, yaar. Pata nahi
No,
why.
no. No, but what's happened is we have watched so much of overlap. So earlier it was good. It felt good. But now I can't stand Neville talking about same things again. Neville and Carragher are talking about same things again
Yeah,
and again.
yeah,
I have had enough of that. So that's it. Don't worry, I'll teach you guys from 14 years experience. Sure.
Hey, by the way,
Uh, yeah.
today's Inter Juve, Serie A mein.
Oh, right. And Roma and Lazio. No, not Roma, Lazio. Roma, Napoli.
I don't think that's today, but maybe tomorrow.
Okay, let me check Serie A fixtures.
Today is Real Madrid Sociedad in the afternoon here. Lazio Atalanta, Como Fiorentina, Inter Juve. That
Napoli,
should be
Roma.
fun. Napoli
Napoli,
Roma is
Roma.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Monday, 1:15 a.m.
हाँ मतलब हाँ
IST.
Sunday, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And Milan Como is Thursday. By the way, Como are
Oh,
doing a brilliant job. Huh?
yeah. Fabregas, he's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sixth in the league is insane.
Insane. Last season they finished 10th. This season 6th.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Liverpool to crash out tonight. Yeah, let's hope that happens. That has to. Uh, it's very hard to listen to their accent. It's too British. They should add subtitles. Are you talking about Neville and Carragher?
I'm pretty sure he's not talking about us because we don't sound too British. So,
We sound too Indian.
yeah.
Favorite cricketer guy, batter and bowler. Always going to be
Oh,
Sachin and Wasim Akram or Shane Warne.
yeah. Batter Sachin, bowler I'd go. Yeah, same Wasim or Shane Warne. But if you're talking about purely the cricketer as one combo cricketer, I'd say Jack Callis.
You
Because
think
there's
so?
not. Oh, have you seen his
Uh,
numbers?
I
What are you
find
talking about?
this entire Jack Callis thing. Yeah, of course, he was an amazing player. I'm not denying that. But all of a sudden, everyone started talking like Jack Callis, like he's some kind of Gary Sobers. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, देखो, see his test batting average. I'm just checking it right now. His test batting average is 56. One day batting
He
average is 45. He's
his
picked up
average in
300, almost 300 wickets in both tests and ODIs.
but how
300.
many tests? How many tests?
166.
166 six, 300 wickets from 166 six. I'm not saying it is bad, but
I don't think there are too many players who've got 250 plus wickets and almost 13,000 runs. I'm pretty sure he's a one in one in that
see,
sense.
see, what I would say is, see, Jack Callis, I like him as a player, no doubt about it. I'm not saying he was a bad player, but see, if you pick a team the old-fashioned way, that, arey, chalo, toss karo, I'll pick one, you'll pick one. Uh, do you think Jack Callis will be selected in first two rounds?
I think so. So think about this way, right? Callis is the only cricketer in history to score more than 10,000 runs and take 250 wickets in both ODIs and tests.
See, I think Jack Callis was a fantastic player who had longevity. He was an amazing player, but I
No,
will
but there is
not put him.
brilliance here. You can't average 56 just by 56 is an insane average. Like if it was
But
like
his average
45 in
in
tests,
see
then
his average in England and Australia is just 40.
40 is a good average in England and Australia. It's not a bad average.
For a guy with 56 average of 40 in England in away in
But
England
see,
and
if you,
Australia,
I mean, I get what you're saying, but if you were
I don't
to
know. Yeah,
try and sort of dissect every number, I mean, think of it this way, right? He has 45 test hundreds. and he's got I think 17, 18 ODI. So I wouldn't say he's like my number one either. Like Sachin is my favorite batter of all time. But I'm saying if you were to build a if you were to build a cricketer,
Hmm.
if you were to
Hmm.
build a cricketer who can do everything, like I can use Jack Callis as an opening batter and a bowler if I wanted to. I know he was a number three batter, but there have been times when he used to even open the bowling. I think if Pollock or Donald or one of them was away. So in that sense, I think he's brilliant, man. Those numbers are mind-boggling to me. But yeah.
See, I'm talking about batting, pure batting. Okay, so first four players will be either Sachin, Lara, Ponting, and Lakshman. I will always pick these four players for before ahead of Jack Harris. I'm not
I
going
don't
to
know.
pick Jack Harris ahead of VVS Lakshman. No chance.
I'll pick him ahead of Lakshman.
You'll pick Lakshman as well, right?
No. I'll pick Callis.
Harris over Lakshman? Really?
100%. Now, I love VVS. He's one of my... Like a game
Yeah.
saver, nobody's better than Lakshman. But I think Callis, I mean, I just look at that. I see he's not aesthetically pleasing. The reason why we also say stuff like Lara and Ponting, right? Because he's not aesthetically pleasing to watch.
See,
Like you
I like
wouldn't...
watching Jack Harris, to be very honest. I
But
mean,
he's not like a Lara.
yeah, agree.
He's not like a
Nobody was
Ponting.
like Lara, man. He was
Yeah,
like a
exactly. Right?
different league. When it comes to being aesthetic, yeah. All right. Let's have a cricket podcast, cricket stream or something. Just
That
talk about vintage
I'm
cricket.
always ready to do.
Vintage cricket. Let's talk about vintage cricket sometime. Hey, Shubhranshu, you are late. What's happening, man? Uh, Shisha, I meant to join earlier, but I don't know. No worries, man. You're working in a top, what, Big Four? So yeah, that is understandable. Yes, the overlap guys. Yeah. They are getting really annoying these days. One decision you would change from football history. For Alex Ferguson, Alex Ferguson selling Reaction was a disaster.
Hmm.
But even more than that, I'll stop Alex Ferguson for appointing David Moyes.
From
What about
football
you?
history, though, I'm trying to think of football history. Hmm.
As in general, not just United specific. Hmm.
I don't know. I
Well,
can't
let's
think
keep
of
thinking
anyone
about
right
it.
now.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, maybe I'll think
let's
about it
go to
and I'll
yeah.
back.
Mate, Callus is in a different league. What we'll do is, Shunashu, me, you, and Rohit will have a vintage cricket stream. Abhishek doesn't
Ah,
watch cricket at all. Even I don't watch it nowadays, but I used to watch a lot of cricket. I've watched a lot of cricket. So
let's
yeah,
do that. I'm always up for cricket. That's
yeah,
my first love, yeah.
of course. In last 15 years, minus MST, Ian Bell, and Dale Steyn. Dale Steyn, oh my God!
Ian
I
Bell
think
ka
Dale Steyn
cover
is
drive was almost unparalleled. Huh? Ian Bell's cover drive was insane.
okay. Tell me now, pick between Ian Bell and David Martin.
That's difficult. It's very difficult.
Well,
I'd
see,
say
I
Davian
I
Martin.
love watching
I'd say Davian
David
Martin.
Martin, right?
Davian Martin.
See,
I'll tell you one player I won't pick, and I'm going to get immense hate for this. And please bring it on.
I know, I
I
know,
would
I know.
not pick Virat Kohli's cover drive at all. So yeah, I have said what I wanted to say. Please.
Yeah.
But you know
See,
what? Everybody
girl,
who's agreeing with me on cricket right now will bury me and will shoot me if my Virat Kohli opinions are ever brought out to the front. So I will keep
if
my mouth
if
shut.
if my Ram, see, that's the. I mean, see, Virat Kohli. I don't even. God, see, Virat Kohli. I love watching Virat Kohli, but I don't put him in that Sachin Lara discussion. One player that a lot of people put in that discussion, and I don't think he belongs there, and I might get a lot of hate from 10 of our viewers, is Rahul Dravid.
Yeah. Dravid was a great test player, a good one day player,
Very
but I wouldn't put
fantastic.
him in the top 3 or 5. No. I don't think anybody would.
No,
Who's putting
exactly.
Rahul Dravid in the top 5?
See, I saw today a reel when a guy said, and I have seen such weirdos on internet all the time, that Rahul Dravid has won more test matches for India than Sachin Tendulkar, and he is a
I
better
see
player.
all that is forget that. See,
Fucking
all
that
that
just does
is
my head in. I mean,
that's
Sachin
not even
retired.
that's not a real opinion. That's just somebody. Dravid's great. Look, India
Exactly.
wouldn't have
Nobody's
done
denying
half
his
the things that
greatness.
we did without Rahul Dravid. Nobody's
But
hating
see,
on the guy.
but we can say the same about Lakshman or Ganguly or
Yeah,
Sehwag or Sachin, right? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just Dravid.
No, because I'll tell you one more thing. In terms of changing the ethos of the Indian team, I would put Ganguly ahead of even Sachin.
No doubt about it.
I would
Nobody's
put
going to
Ganguly
argue with
ahead of
that.
Dhoni also.
See, Dhoni was a great one-day captain. He was a bang average test captain. It is as
Yeah,
simple
yeah.
as that. It is
For
as simple
me,
as that.
Saurav Ganguly for me is the greatest on-pitch leader I have seen in my life
No doubt.
in
I mean,
cricket.
he
He
is
could well be
contingent. He was
across
great.
sports. I could even say that he's even better than a Roy Keane in terms of being a leader on the pitch. That dude was insane. Saurav Ganguly, he's like, there are some people that we gloss over. I just give me 10 seconds. I'll just tell you
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
So
go on, go on. Yeah, always up for
Azharuddin's
the
era,
other stuff. Hmm.
Azharuddin's era was the absolute pick as far as Indian cricket is concerned, right? Because right at the end, whatever happened in the '96 World Cup between '96 and '99, that whole match fixing scandal came out. Azhar got banned in '99. Jadeja Mongia got banned. Dhoni took over in 2008, the Test captain. No, after Kumble's
Kumble,
retirement, right?
2008, 2008.
So we'll keep post 2008. We'll keep everything 2007 ke baad aside for 5 minutes. What Saurav Ganguly did between 2000 and 2005 or 2006 is batshit insane
No
in
doubt.
terms of changing the way Indian cricket functions and
Yeah,
what is deemed to be acceptable. What a hard asshole he was.
yeah.
Keeping Steve Waugh waiting, having a go at everybody from the referee to the groundsman to the opposing captain. Hats off. I love Ganguly. I can talk another hour about Saurav Ganguly, but
Yeah, yeah. See, I've written so many articles last year when I used to write regularly
hmm,
on LinkedIn. I've written so many articles about Ganguly because I love the man. And a lot of these idiots on internet, they talk about Rohit versus Virat. We
yeah.
did not care about that sort of thing. I love Ganguly absolutely, and I'm a Sachin nutcase. I had four Sachin posters on my wall, but
Yeah.
Ganguly was insane. See, what people need to understand is uh, when you're talking about captain, he needs to get the best out of the resources that he had. Ganguly not only did that, but he started sort of a revolution in Indian cricket. And
Yeah.
without Ganguly, we wouldn't be here. It is that
Yeah.
simple.
It's such a great thing that Abhinay has just written in the comments. Ganguly walked so Kohli could run.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
100%.
100%. All right. Let me go to Anshul's comment. Do you think Papa Perez can pull off the signing of Vitinha from
Rare-
PSG?
What is this greed, yaar, Anshul? What is this greed? You have
He,
Chouameni, you have Valverde, you have Kamavinga. क्या
Harry,
चाहिए भाई?
he had Modric and Cruz. Now he needs
And
Vitinha.
Casemiro for a bloody
Not cool.
six. No, no, no. You don't get it. Sorry.
No,
We
no,
will
not cool.
personally, we will personally write to Papa Perez and say that please get out and don't get. Why do you want all the players? Why?
But there is a possibility of that happening, by the way.
It's Real Madrid. Of course, there is a possibility of
Yeah,
that happening.
yeah. Okay. Callis is the Gerard of cricket. He gets disrespected because half the people who do. Come on. I mean, I like. Let's keep this for a cricket
We'll
stream.
keep it in a separate stream.
We'll
We'll have a
keep this for a
Jack
cricket
Callis
stream.
stream.
I would pick a few different players over VVS.
Hmm.
Okay. Tell me the players you're talking about, Shivanshu. Come on, mate. Work hasn't taken my life to that extent. All right. Yes, we shall invite you. Sangakkara and Bale cover drive.
Oh,
Okay.
Sangha is a good shout. It's a good shout for a cover drive.
I
Underrated
like
cricketer again, huh?
I liked
Sangakkara.
Mahela Jayawardene more than Sangakkara. Again, my personal opinion. I know Sangakkara was
Hmm.
fantastic, but
Sangha was good. I would watch Sangakkara. He's that
hmm.
silky.
Well, Rohit, your weekly opinions are out in front of 10 lakh viewers at least. Yeah.
Dude, I haven't given you 1% of my Kohli vitriol yet.
Yeah. I started watching. So yeah,
Ah,
that's
bhai. Either this is all about opinions. You
yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
listen to some of the cricketing opinions I have, you will go mad. They are
Yeah.
completely stupid at times. So don't bring. This is all about. It's a safe space for opinions.
Yeah. By the way, they have lost World Cup
ठीक है रे.
2003,
We got to the finals. I think he's talking about Ganguly. We got to the finals.
which is
We were
fine. Yeah.
never going to do that under Azharuddin.
And we were never going to win that final, to be
Yeah,
very
yeah. We were
honest.
up against this was
How?
basically facing like peak Barcelona in 2011.
Yeah.
We were never going to win that final.
We are
But
never
the
going to
fact
win
that
that
we
final.
got there, ठीक है. It's good enough.
Okay, yeah, Abhinay, good comment. I'm looking to cover. Haha. Many contenders for cover drive, which are
Yeah, Dilshad. Hey, but his Sky ka scoop is not bad, huh?
Sky Scoop is insane, man.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I,
Supla,
I see.
Supla shot.
See, I personally liked watching Virat, but if two players, I really enjoy watching cricket without keeping statistics and that aside. One is Rohit Sharma.
Yeah,
That I like that lazy
same.
elegance. I'm not saying he's better player than Virat Kohli, by the way,
Yeah,
but
he's not.
I
He's not a
like
better
watching.
batsman than Virat Kohli.
I like watching him. Second is Sky. I have never seen anyone doing like that's the
But
thing.
he's not consistent. The thing with Sky is
No.
that you have to wait 15 innings for him. Like he played the other day, 84 or
Hmm.
whatever he got. I think he scored those many runs after what felt like a year.
Yeah, yeah,
That's his only problem. Rohit, oh, pay silly money to watch him bat in his full flow.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, by the way,
I
interesting question I have for you.
yeah. Go.
ODIs,
Hmm.
peak Rohit versus peak Sehwag.
That's a good question. I would always put Sehwag ahead of Rohit, man.
Would you know? I
Sehwag.
would pick Rohit Sharma. I'll take Rohit Sharma. I think Rohit Sharma surpassed Virender Sehwag.
See,
In
yeah,
ODIs, not tests. I am not talking about
but
tests.
see,
I go with Sehwag in tests.
if we are talking about peak, I think peak Sehwag could hit. I think again, it's a good shot. Rohit Sharma is a good shot, but uh, peak Sehwag was insane, man. He could hit anyone off the park.
But
Be it
same with
McGraw,
Rohit.
be it Wasim.
He's done it. Like he's like 2022
He
23
could.
World
I
Cup
mean,
run. He was taking
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
on. He's taking
True, true,
everybody
true,
on.
true,
And
true.
that wasn't even
But
his peak. That was his end. Like that is closer to his
yeah,
end.
I think he was brilliant in 2019 World Cup, right? He was
He scored
amazing in
five
2019 World
centuries
Cup.
or something.
Yeah,
Na?
yeah, he
Five,
was
six
amazing.
centuries. Yeah.
See, I'm a bit biased for players who have played against better players, better bowlers. Sorry.
There's a Rohit hater in the comment. Not a hater, but no man's sky clip is saying current Sehwag. Come on, man.
No, I like watching Rohit. I like watching
I'd
Rohit
go
a
with Rohit.
lot.
I'd go with Rohit. But in test
But
matches,
it
it's a
is fair
no-brainer.
Rohit.
It's Viru.
Yeah.
Test matches is a no-brainer.
I mean, so we have seen.
Hey, by the way, sorry, Mangesh, before you go, there is
Yeah.
going to be somebody who is logged into this managerial merry-go-round stream right about now, and he's like, "What the fuck are these guys talking about?" So no, go ahead. I didn't mean to stop you, but it
Yeah,
was funny to me
yeah. No,
how.
no worries. No worries, no worries. Okay, I think one comment I missed is Alistair Cook cover drive.
Oh, hey, Cook is underrated as an opener. Huh? Matlab, he's that
You think he's
gritty.
an open?
I tell you what, a gritty test opener from England. I thought Cook is pretty good. His numbers are
He
insane
was
again.
pretty good. He's
Yeah.
pretty good. No doubt about
No,
that.
I'm
But
not
is
saying
he
he's the
really
GOAT or
underrated?
anything, but his numbers are pretty. He's done well.
Fair
Sir
enough.
Alistair Cook, by the way. Please.
Yes. Yeah. Sir Alistair Cook and Gareth Southgate, by
Sir
the way.
Gareth Southgate.
Yeah. Win 2003 against Prime. All these is like Arsenal.
Sorry, what's that? I missed the comment. Say it again.
uh,
Win
win
2000 Prime
2003
League.
against.
Yeah. It's never going to happen.
All right. Peak Rohit and a day. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people. I get that. See, people. I'm not going. I'm not going to slam people who think that peak Rohit is better. Picks up. But I like watching Rohit. To be very honest. See, I like players who are sort of pioneers. The way, I mean, of course, it was Sachin before Sehwag, but the way Sehwag used to hit, it was unbelievable, man.
Seva was a maverick. He's like one of
Yeah,
those.
he was a maverick. He was a maverick. I think maverick is the perfect description.
The thing with Rohit Sharma, he's like a nuke. If he decides to go off, you can't stop him.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
Sure.
Virat said this or somebody. Like once Rohit gets going, nobody can dismiss him. Like there
Yeah.
is nothing you can throw his way that he'll decide to get out. He'll either be bored or he'll just some rash shot, but you can't get him out.
Yeah, yeah. I was over to say that. Cook cut short, more aesthetic than cover drive. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alistair Cook.
Hey Sam, what's happening, man? You guys watch Athletic match. Sorry for the sudden change in topic. I just joined. You
Yeah,
are not changing the topic. We are the ones changing
we
the
are the one who
topic
are changing
actually.
the topic. Yeah. No, we did
Yeah.
speak about it briefly. We spoke
Yeah.
about
What's your
Griezmann
highlights?
and his celebration.
Yeah. All right. If there is not anything, I think let's what is
Mhm.
another stream? How plays better reverse shot, Butler or Maxwell? Rohit,
Glenn
go on.
Maxwell can hit those one-handed reverse sweep sixes or something, which is
Yeah,
insane.
yeah,
That guy is another maverick, but
yeah,
yeah, I think Maxwell. I don't know. It's a tough shot between him and Josh Butler, but I'll go Maxwell.
yeah. I mean,
Do
Maxwell.
you know what Glenn Maxwell's nickname is, no? By the way,
Oh, yeah. Tell us.
the Big Show.
Is that so?
Yeah, he's called the Big Show.
Sangakkara cover drives are
Hmm.
one of the best
I
in the
agree.
world. Yeah. Need a cricket discussion. Like, yeah, very soon. Let's do that.
Cricket discussion any time, right?
Yeah.
Any time.
Ganguly once said other countries' openers' job was to leave the ball until it gets older. So go to smash it. True, true. Uh, all right. I was happy when Australia lost. Everyone is, right? Everyone is happy when those bastards, arrogant bastards,
I don't think even
lost.
Australians like Australia. I don't think there's anybody likable in that. Even the greats like Shane Warne, who I love, is not likable. Sorry, was not. God rest his soul, but was not a likable cricketer.
I absolutely love Shane Warne. Absolutely love Shane
No,
Warne.
not as a person. I mean, it's like you watch him on the field, you wouldn't like Shane Warne as a like you admire him.
I
You think
actually
he's
see. I hated Magra. I hated Magra, but I loved Shane Warne. I
Warren
hated
he's
Magra.
like even Steve Warren, this is a bastard. I mean, it's
Yeah, yeah,
look, if
absolute
I was an
bastard.
Aussie, I'd be happy to have those people in my team. I'm not saying that, but
Yeah,
what
yeah,
bastards, all of them. Ponting,
yeah.
absolute bastard.
No doubt, no doubt. But I hated Ponting. I absolutely hated Ponting.
Yeah,
No
what a
doubt.
bastard. But I'd want him play for my team, but I'd hate his
True,
guts.
true, true. Uh, you guys probably addressed this. No, no, Shivraj, we did not address this. I mean, we
That's what happens
deliberately,
when you're playing a 40-game season, man.
yeah, yeah, we deliberately decided to avoid talking about United to be. We barely spoke of United, right, Rohit?
For a change.
Yeah, for a change. Gilchrist was likable. Yeah,
Oh
Gilchrist
yeah,
was
fair enough.
insane player.
Another Maverick.
Yeah,
Because if you remember, the two, I think there was Ian Healy who was the wicketkeeper before Gilchrist. Ian Healy couldn't fucking bat to save his life.
yeah.
And was David Boone a wicketkeeper
No,
before Healy? So who was a
no.
wicketkeeper?
David Boone used to play in. No, it was Healy. After Rodney Marsh, who was their keeper?
I think it was Healy only, no?
No, no, no. After Rodney Marsh, I think was this guy. Was the captain after Greg Chappell? Australian wicket keeper. I
अबे रॉड
forgot his
मार्श का
name.
थोड़ी ग्रेग चैपल के ये कैसे होगा रॉड मार्श के बाद हीली होगा when did Marsh retire
No, no. After Greg Chappell, there was an Australian captain. Was
अच्छा वैसा
he? Just hold on. Australian
yeah I've
wicket.
got a trivia question for Mangesh if you know the answer just don't say anything
Yeah,
put it in our personal chat
yeah, yeah.
quick cricket quiz chalo we'll play a quick cricket trivia I have one for you guys
Done, 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 done.
can you guys tell me who New Zealand's captain in the 96 World Cup was I told you I don't want it from you
I know, I
And
know,
he
I know.
only played a handful of games and he
Yeah.
captained them for the first time, I think, in the World Cup. Do you know who this guy was? Any answers? And no Googling,
Don't
huh? Let's
don't
play fair.
Google. Yeah, no googling. Yeah, don't look up.
Play fair, huh, guys.
I know, I know.
I don't think these are all younger guys in the chat. So
Yeah.
I'll give it another minute. 96 World Cup, who was the wicketkeeper captain, who I think even became the wicketkeeper just before the World Cup, and he was out of the side almost immediately after the World Cup. विशाल इज लाइक इतना एज नहीं हुआ है मेरा रोहित भाई ओके okay I don't think we have an answer yet yeah there you go Shivraj is right it is Lee German
Correct, correct. Leisure one. That's right.
yeah
That's right. By the way, in that 96 World Cup, another player who was just hitting everyone out the park was Nathan Ashton.
Nathan Astle yeah
Amazing, amazing player.
yeah.
Brilliant player he was. He
I'll have
was.
one more question for you again New Zealand but
Yeah, yeah.
he's said to be the pioneer of using the first 15 overs to hammer the ball out of the park unsuccessfully maybe
Yes.
unsuccessfully
Yeah.
maybe, not as good as Jayasuriya Kaluvitharana in '96, but this
He was
New
successful in
Zealand,
92 World Cup. Yeah,
yeah,
I know.
this New Zealand batsman did this in the '92 World Cup. Could you give me the answer?
I know. I know.
Man, we need to change our age group, man. No Man Sky Clippy is saying his parents weren't married at that point. Oh boy. इतना सच नहीं बोलना था, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, all my trivia is coming in from the early 90s, but
Yeah.
any New Zealand guy. Yeah, yes, I did see that Shivranchu. CP3 is being forced to retire, unfortunately. I'll get to that. Okay, I'll give you this answer because I don't think people are going to get this. Mark Greatbatch.
Great pitch. Exactly.
Mark Greatbatch was that guy. And oh yeah, so to Shivranchu's, oh my dude, I think we need to. We really even Sam's parents weren't married. Which basically, what he's trying to say is that we are almost the same age as his mom and dad. Which, in a way,
Older.
I'm
Older.
proud of us for being unks, yet
Older.
vibing so well with these younger lot. But at the
Yeah.
same time,
Yeah.
I'm a little disconcerted. But, ठीक है, it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, by the way, CP3 is Chris Paul. He's been around. What the fuck? Okay, किसी के भी parents 90s में married नहीं थे क्या?
Arey, bus. We got
What
it. We are
on?
old. We got
Jesus
it. Okay.
Christ. Fuck off. You know what? जाने दो. I don't even want to say this. So Chris Paul is a guy who joined a year after LeBron, and
Acha, he's Lakers guy.
no. He was supposed to join the Lakers, never joined the Lakers, but he has sort of unceremoniously been dumped by this team. This was
Okay.
supposed to be his swan song year, farewell year. उसको लात मार के भगा दिया. So great player, but a very sorry end to his career.
Hearing rumor that Carrick going to Swan. I don't know. I have not heard this rumor. To be
If
very
you
honest.
don't get him, maybe, but I don't know. I don't think they'll go for Carrick either. They've taken far too many risks with their past couple of appointments to go for Carrick.
Yeah. All right. Every Indian first love. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I agree.
No doubt. No doubt.
First love.
CP3 like as a whole saga in itself. All right.
CP3 got the David De Gea treatment. Yeah, absolutely.
Uncle trivia about 2000s will be good.
We'll ensure we brush up our knowledge, man.
Yeah. I think 2000s still. Okay.
2020s, you ask me anything, I have no clue.
No idea. No idea.
I will
Absolutely no idea.
struggle miserably, but I'll also ensure that I don't bring in names like Mark Greatbatch into the quiz.
What trivia from 2000s?
I don't want to be reminded again that their parents weren't married, so maybe I'll just come back with better questions next time.
You guys are batsman or bowler here. I was absolutely terrible at every sport I played.
Yeah, I don't think I was very good either. I fancy myself to be an off-break bowler, but not a very good one. But I can use my height to just get that extra drift, maybe. I don't know.
All right. If there is anything, I think
we're good. I think we're good. We've been mocked for our age, so I think I need to lie down and contemplate.
We'll let you know about tomorrow's watch along for cricket game very soon.
Watch our Insta page.
Let's do that. Yes. Okay. All right. Quick question. Okay, just one question. An Indian wicketkeeper once dropped a catch that cost 297 runs. Who was it? Could have been. Are you talking about Graham Gooch's 334, Shivranshu? Then in that case, it could have been Kiran More.
It's 297 runs. I was thinking, was it that partnership between Jayasuriya and Mahanama? Did anybody drop a
spot
catch?
On. No. It was Kiran More. Yeah.
Achha, it was Kiran More. Okay.
Yeah.
Ben Hilfenhaus, Pattinson and Peter Siddle's. Pattinson कौन है?
Robert Pattinson.
Robert.
Yeah, of course not. I know that.
Pattinson कौन है? I remember Ben Hilfenhaus. I remember.
I forgot his first name.
Yeah. Australia has had some great trios. Even the Mitchell Johnson and wo wala trio was also great.
Yeah. James Pattinson.
James Pattinson, is it? Yeah, maybe it's that.
Yeah, James.
Maybe.
Yeah, it is James Pattinson. Yeah, that's.
Peter Siddle. Do you remember that Ashes spell of Peter Siddle where he was completely gassed? He was almost done, and he was still bowling that last over of the day at just completely hitting the deck hard. Lot of grit in Peter Siddle.
Yeah. True. Okay, one one Sri Lankan player I struggled to announce was Atapattu.
Marwan Attapattu.
Marwan Atapattu.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. We'll let you know about tomorrow's watch along and see you soon. Bye.